If I could describe high school in one word, it would be procrastination because I kind of wrote this speech while I was at work last night. And so high school for me was basically doing everything last minute, which probably wasn't the smartest idea, but it's what happened. But if I actually think about high school and I think of all the events, the people, the activities, and the lessons I learned, they kind of molded me into who I am today. So if you think about it, everyone has a label, like I'm a daughter, granddaughter, student, everything along those lines. So I'm just gonna kind of start off by talking about where I came from, like all my different schools I went to. So my first school was Grandview, which is this one over here. It's a Pittsburgh public school. I went there from kindergarten until second grade. And it's kind of funny because my second grade teacher had both my parents, and my principal was also the principal when my parents were there. And then when I was at Grandview, I met my long lost not long lost, but like lifelong friend, Olivia. And then my mom married, and we moved to Clairton. And then I went to St. Michael's, which is this one. It's abandoned now, so there's that. I went there for third and fourth grade. And the school was very small. From kindergarten through eighth grade, there was only about 60 students. And third and fourth grade were put into one class, like first and second were combined, third and fourth, and so forth. And there was only one eighth grader out of the whole school, so that kind of just shows how small it was. Then, once that closed, I went to St. Joseph Regional, which is this one. And that's in Portview. I attended there from 5th until 7th grade. It was small, but it wasn't as small as St. Michael's. And if I had to pick a favorite school out of all of these and then Baldwin, St. Joe's would be my favorite just because the people were so nice. I kind of got involved in a lot of activities. This is the grades that I went to nationals for dance a lot, so it was just a good time. And then the summer before 8th grade, I moved to Baldwin and went to Harrison, and I hated it. And then high school came, and it wasn't that fun, I guess, at first. It was kind of just awkward. I've never really been to a public school besides like kindergarten to second grade, and elementary public schools and high school public schools are different. And then that's just me and Kaden. We went into the one school, St. Michael's. And then whenever I was 5 until I was 14, I danced. So this is my first year dancing, and those are a couple of my friends that I still keep in touch with. And I danced at Peggy Price, which is in Clairton. And I competed for 5 years, and I went to nationals 3 out of the 5 years I was competing. And I was a runner-up, which is also known as silver, for a solo. And then I also volunteer a lot. I started volunteering when I was very young. I started at Wilson Presbyterian Church, which is in Clairton. I did multiple activities and stuff like that. And then I started volunteering at McGee Women's Hospital. I started there the summer going into 10th grade. So I worked with the baby, like in the baby unit, stuff like that. And then high school brought the preschool class, which was my favorite class out of the whole, like all the classes I took. Preschool has taught me so many different lessons, taught me that even though the kids are so young, they know so much and they believe in so much, they believe there's so much good in the world, and it kind of makes you realize that like everything's not bad. So this is my little girl, Brooke. She was my little mini-me, and Sam knows she acted just like me. And then over there with the really long hair, that's Heath. He's my favorite little boy. I kind of wish he was my kid though, like for the class. Alright, and then my family's kind of confusing. I have 9 siblings, so this is just some of them. My parents both got remarried, which is kind of why I switched schools a lot and moved around a lot. And in 11th grade, I almost moved to Mount Lebanon with my dad, so would have been another school added onto the list. And then in 2011, my Nana passed away. She was my second mom, basically. She babysat me whenever my mom and my dad weren't around. And it kind of hit me just realizing that, like, she's gone, I don't have her anymore. And because of her is why I work hard, why I want to go into cytotechnology in the future, because I want to help other families realize, like, illnesses and diseases and stuff like that are coming before it gets too late. And then my mom and me have an interesting relationship. I didn't live with her most of high school. I moved out in 9th grade, and I recently just moved back in the summer coming into senior year. So she's like my best friend now, but she's not I don't view her as a mother. She's kind of just like an older sister or something like that. I don't know. We didn't really get along that well at first. And then my dad wasn't around for 10 years. He met his wife and then started having other kids, started a new family. He was an alcoholic. He never really approved of me, basically. He kind of disowned me. So he kind of just came back around. And then my friends are my second family. Without them, I would not be where I am today. So that's just a couple of them. There's Kevin, because like 8th grade romance, I guess. And then in the fall, I'll be moving to Huntington, West Virginia to attend Marshall University, and Sierra will be coming with me. We will be rooming together. Hopefully we don't kill each other. And if it wasn't for her, I don't think I'd have the courage to get up and move states. So I'm happy we have each other.